Now, from Western North Carolina's news leader, this is News 13. First news at 5.
A boulder the size of a house blocks the parkway near a Mitchell County resort and puts the squeeze on businesses and tourists. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Frank Crocker.
And I'm Tammy Watford. The giant rock slide at mile marker 339 has vacationing drivers and shop employees scrambling. They're scrambling around detours to reach the village of Little Switzerland.
Let's go live now to News 13's Cheryl Barber. He's on the parkway. Cheryl, are all the roads leading to that resort blocked?
Well, only the parkway is blocked. All other state roads to Little Switzerland are open. Now, Little Switzerland people say that means that they are worried about the people who come down the parkway, can't reach them, reach the detours, and they're wondering how the tourists are going to reach them.
See how thick it is?
Little Switzerland shopkeeper Claire Maggs explains the fine differences between jam and jelly to a customer. Shop owners worry about the roadblock park rangers put up on the artery that funnels customers into their stores. Business owners worry about how the rock slide could affect their bottom line.
I think it will affect the business. There's no doubt about it. But we've done very well today, in spite of the weather, in spite of the rock slide. People are skirting around it.
Tourists tell us the parkway roadblock is an annoyance, but most say they had no trouble reaching Little Switzerland along Highway 226. The roadblock will interrupt shopper Mary Beth Burley's parkway ride to Asheville.
I was thinking of something to do. I was thinking of maybe hitting the parkway a little bit, and once I heard that, I thought, well, I don't need that right now. I need to get to Asheville.
Tourists in this mountaintop resort say they don't need the highway hassle, and shopkeepers say they don't need the drop in business at a critical time in the summer tourist season. Now, most of the detours off the parkway around that rock slide involve Highway 226, and that highway is wide open and no problem at all for people to reach. But the problem is that a lot of people don't know about that detour, and they're just now getting up some signs. Hotel owners say that they are spending time on the phone telling people with reservations that there is no problem reaching Little Switzerland, that, again, the road is wide open and Highway 226 is it, either from Marion or Spruce Pine. Reporting live on the parkway, I'm Cheryl Barber, News 13, WLOS.
And as you can see, a little bit of rain reaching the lens on Cheryl's camera there.
I know, a lot of rain today, and
man.
good rain. We needed it, didn't we, Gary?
This is the perfect kind of rain, too. The heavy thunderstorms, well, that kind of stuff can just run off and not really soak into the ground. But these light to moderate rain showers are perfect for what we need. And we need a lot of rain, and we have been getting it. Still light to moderate rain showers just working their way up across western North Carolina, upstate South Carolina, and northeastern Georgia. And it looks like it's going to stick around for a couple more hours, possibly through the overnight hours. I'll have more on the forecast and take a peek toward the weekend coming up in just a moment. Frank?
More trouble for the department store giant Sears Roebuck & Company. A lawsuit filed in Illinois accuses Sears of charging customers to balance their tires but never actually doing the work. The class action suit also claims that the company took in as much as $400 million for this fraudulent practice. Sears says the allegation's unfounded. The Ford utility vehicles are advertised as rugged, but do they really live up to the hype? The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety says no. It tested 6 mid-size SUVs in 5-mile-an-hour rear-end and head-on crashes. Seems on many models the bumpers crumpled easily upon impact. Now, because of that, SUV owners can expect bigger repair bills after minor accidents. Some models tested include the Dodge Durango, which received more than $1,700 damage. The Jeep Grand Cherokee, more than $600, and the Mercedes ML320, $1,500 in damage.
Demands against gun control are taking aim at western North Carolina as the Land of Sky gun show prepares to come to town. News 13's Heather Childress joins us now live from the Asheville Civic Center. And Heather, how will the rising swarm of controversy surrounding these shows affect the event here?
That's a good question, Tammy. Now, the Asheville Civic Center hosts 7 gun shows a year. You can see on the marquee behind me what you were talking about. The Land of Sky gun show slated to appear here Friday and Saturday this week. Now, while they may mean a big economic boost for our area, the question is, do they also spell big trouble?
They're intended to bring some good people together to do some gun trading. That's what they're intended for. But just like anything else, they're misused.
Chip Clemens deals with firearms every day. His business depends on people buying guns.
See, for years and years, this is how everybody supported their family eating, was by guns. See, people don't remember that. They want to think of the bad parts about guns. Guns help protect us. They keep the bad guys off.
Chip is a licensed firearms dealer and is required to run a background check on anyone purchasing a handgun. Not only is a permit required to acquire a handgun, but you must also be at least 18 years of age. To purchase a rifle or a shotgun, you must be at least 12. But here's where things get tricky. Purchases from private dealers at gun shows are a very different story. Private collectors can sell handguns without background checks. They don't have to keep records of who purchases the guns. And another loophole, young adults, 18 to 21 years of age, can purchase handguns and assault pistols in private transactions at gun shows. David Pisha is in charge of the Asheville Civic Center, and he knows these shows come with their share of controversy. Just last weekend, 3 men were arrested for selling handguns illegally at a show in Charlotte. But David says that won't happen here.
The promoters notify all the vendors that they must comply with all this federal and local, state laws, whatever. There's also a member of the Asheville Police on site checking people as they come and go from the show. So there is security from, various angles.
Now, David did make another point aside from security. He pointed out that right now a lot of people are unhappy with gun shows. But he said, what if tomorrow they decide they're not happy with country music? His point being that limiting what shows can and cannot come to this public facility could open up a floodgate of problems. So for now, the gun shows will continue to come. And he did say that this weekend you can expect a crowd of about 7,000 at this event alone. Heather Childers reporting live at the Civic Center. Back to you.
Thanks, Heather. A big convention kicked off today at the Western North Carolina Ag Center. Locator Magazine is holding its 1999 conference at the Ag Center through Sunday. More than 2,000 people will be attending the Car Magazine's convention, which is good news for the local economy.
They're spending in a lot of different ways. They're spending with their hotel rooms. They're spending on shopping, restaurants, attractions. And in addition, then that money trickles down into the community.
Tambolini says the convention will pump nearly $2 million into the local economy.
Some big bucks headed for the Great Smokies as well, thanks to all of you. Last night's Friends Across the Mountains telethon raised a record amount of money for programs in the national park. Cheryl Barber and I anchored live from Klingman's Dome and Cades Cove. Viewers really responded to this show, pledging more than $145,000 to Friends of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. That's well over last year's $106,000. Once again, thanks to everyone. Well, the city of Asheville is going global. At least it looks a whole lot more global these days. Signs like this went up all over town this morning, listing all of Asheville's sister cities around the world. The signs are up at various entrances to the town. Mayor Lenny Sitnick dedicated them all at a special ceremony today.
In today's Never Stop Learning Report, we head over to Swain County for a fun-filled day of field activities.
1, 2, 3, good!
Field day at Swain County East Elementary School was jam-packed with plenty of outdoor fun. Slip and slides, foot races, and jump rope were among the outdoor events. All 399 kids rotated from game to game from 9:30 until 2, and of course each child had his or her favorite.
The 100-yard dash.
Why is that?
Because you get to run. Upstairs.
What did you do up there?
I got to have some drink and food.
Oh, you got some drink and some food, so that's been your favorite so far?
That water ball over there.
Why is that your favorite?
Because you get wet.
Teachers say over 50 parent volunteers helped out with the field day. It's the second year for the event.
Coming up on First News at 5, an accident at a construction site sends a worker to the hospital.
And more rain showers on the way. We'll take a look at the radar coming up next.
You're watching Western North Carolina's news leader with Frank Crocker, Tammy Watford, and meteorologist Gary Stevenson with your Weather Scan 13 forecast. This is News 13, First News at 5. Closed captioning sponsored by Fisher Mazda Isuzu.
I would say I get more hugs on a Saturday afternoon than most people get in a lifetime. Welcome to the Home Depot Kids Workshop. Today we're going to be making a beautiful birdhouse. Everything okay? Come in, we'll come back and see how you're doing. What's a birdhouse for? And it's great to see the mothers and the fathers getting a kick out of both doing it together. We need to put the ball on first. There's one thing to show a young fella how to swing a hammer, but there's another thing to hold a nail while he's swinging. If we have a list of different items that they get to make.
I made a picture frame and a piggy bank.
Maybe a wagon?
We already built the wagon.
Some of them take it very, very seriously.
These are stars I made with a screwdriver.
And some of them are very talented.
Esta es la casa del pájaro chiquito.
Anytime you can show any youngster how to do something and do it right, to me that's the best reward you can have. Even if they do call me Grandpa once in a while.
Hot and spicy country style. I gotta try that.
With our new $2.99 shrimp basket, choose tender breaded shrimp and 2 irresistible tastes. Hot and spicy, flavored with a zesty kick of red peppers, or country style, cooked in a savory coating of spices and corn flour. Or get some of both. Our new $2.99 shrimp basket.
Let me guess. Hot and spicy.
Water! Long John Silver's. Can't resist that crunchy stuff. Now at Long John Silver's, get a 32-ounce ocean cooler with drink for just $1.99.
It's about summer and driving down the road. But most of all, it's about you. About getting you into your choice of an award-winning Chrysler or Plymouth car or minivan. About the best ways for you to lease Plymouth Voyager with 0 down for just $269 a month for 36 months. With $269 due at signing plus tax, title, and license. The Chrysler Plymouth Summer Clearance. It's all about you.
Carolina Chrysler Plymouth, proud to be the official vehicles of the Carolina Panthers.
Weather is brought to you by your local Carolina Chrysler Plymouth dealer. Now, the most advanced and precise forecast in the Carolinas. Weather Scan 13.
Welcome back to First News at 5. Rescuers in Mexico have uncovered another victim in yesterday's powerful earthquake. So far, crews have pulled 16 people from the rubble. They are still searching for more, and others who may be trapped. The 6.7 quake in central Mexico destroyed a number of homes, toppled church towers, and damaged other historical buildings. Certainly don't want to see anything like that. And of course, it's a very poor area, so the buildings easily break up in that area. And again, our prayers go out with them. A good thing we don't have to worry about is the tropics right now. Hurricane Tracker 13 showing Tropical Storm Arlene. Still a tropical storm if you're plotting latitude 31.9 degrees north, longitude 62.7 degrees west. Moving to the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour, wind speed around 46 miles per hour. Pressure has risen just a little bit. The forecast track the next couple of days takes it up and away from the United States. It also shows it weakening to a tropical depression. Satellite picture, well, you got to really look hard, but that is Arlene, and Arlene looks to be weakening. By the way, tropical storm warnings in effect for portions of Bermuda, but all they're going to get a little bit of rain, and that's about it. As a matter of fact, we may get more rain from our low pressure than they get from Tropical Storm Arlene. The scattered showers have been moving across our area for a good chunk of the day today. Most locations picking up well over an inch of much-needed rainfall. Storm tracker tagging a couple of storms, but again, nothing severe happening, and lightning tracker not really showing hardly anything, so we're not going to show that to you. Scattered showers and thunder showers working their way up the eastern seaboard because of a frontal system. Because of that, it's been a cool day. 63 currently at the Asheville Airport. Rutherfordton also at 63 degrees. Currently, cool, like I said, 60s everywhere except that 72 in Knoxville. Weather spotters also checking in with quite a chilly amount of temperatures from their reporting stations. Frontal system stuck across the area, waves of low pressure moving up and along it. That front's going to finally start pushing its way out of the area. Expect some morning showers on Thursday, maybe a little bit of afternoon clearing. And as it goes right now, high pressure is going to build in just in time to set us up for a good-looking Friday and at least half of a good-looking weekend. We'll talk more about that in the 5-day forecast. Suncast is looking kind of cloudy on Thursday, a little bit more sun on the way for Friday. Forecast for tonight, clouds, showers in the mountains, low about 60 degrees. For your day on Thursday, some morning showers, a little afternoon clearing, a high of 72. In the upstate tonight, clouds, showers continue, 63 your low. For tomorrow, morning showers, a little afternoon clearing, 76 your daytime high. 5-day forecast showing Friday and Saturday looking good. Maybe a few afternoon showers and storms by Sunday and Monday.
Ahead in health news, a non-traditional way to treat incontinence. Could a cure be in your kitchen cabinet?
And a universal diet that's fit for everyone. We'll explain how it works next on First News at 5.
Road trip, Gina made the call to the desert paradise. Neon lights, drive-through marriage, see the shows, enjoy the sights. The Mazda Protege. Life's a gamble. Your car shouldn't be.
When you start with an empty room, decorating can be difficult unless you come to Heilig Myers. Introducing Heilig Myers Easy Rooms. Room groups professionally coordinated to take the guesswork out of interior decoration. Like this living room sofa, chair, 3 tables, and 2 lamps, all 7 pieces on sale, $9.99. So if you have a room that needs to be furnished, what do? Shop Easy Rooms at Heilig Myers. Now, wasn't that easy?
We furnish America, Heilig Myers.
Come and see the world's complete premier home woodworking system in action. The Shopsmith Mark V lets you and your family have fun woodworking together and take pride in all you create. The Mark V only takes up the space of a bicycle. Most importantly, the Shopsmith Mark V saves you time and money. So come in and save at the Factory Direct sale in your area and receive a free gift just for watching the demonstration.
See the Shopsmith Mark V demonstrated at the Westgate Mall and Haywood Mall Friday, June 18th through Sunday, June 20th. Get a $15.95 woodworking projects book free just for watching the demonstration.
I love my grandkids. I'd do anything for them. But a while back, my foot got this sore that just wouldn't heal. It happens with conditions like diabetes, poor circulation. I tried some quick fix medication, but it didn't help. Then my doctor referred me to these specialists, the Wound Care Center. Their team put me on a whole treatment plan. Now I'm back to being grandpa again. Hey, guys.
Call the Curative Wound Care Center of Western North Carolina, 1-800-991-HEAL.
Health News is brought to you by Curative Wound Care Center of Western North Carolina.
I'm John Lee. Tune in later on News 13 as we explore a new frontier for milk. Yes, that's right. Designer milk. The story's coming up later on News 13.
Health experts say Americans aren't paying enough attention to what they eat. So the nation's top health organizations have joined forces to create unified dietary guidelines. Now, under these suggested guidelines, a typical day's food intake shouldn't total more than 30% of calories from fat. It should include 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables daily. Also, you should have no more than 1 teaspoon of salt every day, and the guidelines recommend reducing your sugar intake.
Well, doctors think they've come up with a way to take the burn out of overactive bladders. News 13's Darcel Grimes joins us with details. Darcel?
Well, Tammy, it's estimated that over 17 million Americans suffer from overactive bladders. Unfortunately, the options to treat the condition remain few, but new hope is on the horizon thanks to some pretty hot stuff, chili peppers. Today we look at why they seem to work. For many of us, eating chili peppers can be too hot to handle. So imagine the reaction Darlene Smiley had when her doctor suggested using chili peppers to treat her overactive bladder.
When he said that to me, first my eyes got as big as anything. I thought, you're going to put this inside me?
What we're doing is putting an extract of the chili pepper in patient's bladder.
The extract is called capsaicin. It's the ingredient that makes peppers hot. In its purest form, capsaicin is 16,000 times hotter than a jalapeno. That kind of heat doesn't just kill your taste buds.
If we put the capsaicin in the bladder, it'll deaden that nerve that causes the overactive bladder.
There are 2 nerves located in the bladder. A delta fibers detect a full bladder, while C fibers sense bladder pain and spasms. Capsaicin only affects the C or pain fibers.
So it will have no effect when your bladder's truly full and you have to go on your own.
Doctors at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center are using a modified form of capsaicin called RTX. Through a catheter, it's injected into the patient's bladder, held for 30 minutes, then emptied out.
Instead of taking pill every day and having side effects, they would come to their doctor's office and do that 2-3 times a year.
Right now, doctors are only testing RTX in patients with serious disorders that are complicated by incontinence. Darlene suffers from multiple sclerosis, but says the drug has changed her life.
I just get to be a person again and get to enjoy my life.
And that's just the way Darlene likes it. Doctors warn as the population grows older, the number of people suffering from incontinence will rise. The final phase of the RTX study is getting underway, and doctors hope to have FDA approval by the end of next year. Tomorrow in Health News, a new drug to help stroke patients.
Up next in headlines, Al Gore says he's ready to take over the presidency.
And a mother uses gut feeling to catch a nanny on tape. Why police say she should have never been hired in the first place.
The biggest sport utility on the market, Suburban by GMC. Seats up to 9 adults with room for over 149 cubic feet of cargo. Tows up to 5 tons of boat or trailer. GMC Suburban. For passenger and cargo space. For power with luxurious comforts. Your GMC dealers have excellent selections of new 1999 Suburbans in stock now. If you want to supersize your sport utility, choose GMC Suburban. See your Carolina GMC dealer.
Now there's only one place in the world where the thrill of the flight meets the thrill of the ride. You at Paramount's Carowinds. It's Top Gun, the jet coaster. 6 twisted inversions, 4 earth-shattering G's, and speed so intense you'll scream across the sky. There's nothing else like it on Earth. Launching now, only at Paramount's Carowinds.
Pick up your discount coupons at participating Bojangles and save up to $10 off general admission. Park open every day.
A News 13 WLOS Millennial Mark, brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
What do you want to do?
Let's get the mail.
Bonus. Wrong address.
Cool. Better put it back.
The Civic from Honda. Where will it take you? Now get special APR financing as low as 3.9% APR for 36 months on 99 Civic Coupes.
A simple act of defiance paved the way for a movement that would change the world. By refusing to give up her seat to a white passenger on a city bus, Rosa Parks set in motion the Montgomery, Alabama bus boycott. Though active in civil rights causes, she acted alone. It cost her her livelihood, but inspired challenges to segregation nationwide. Rosa Parks, a millennial mark in civil rights.
Tonight, Dharma and Greg's perfect world with a new baby may be about to change.
Daniel's mother wants him back.
A heartbreaking Dharma and Greg. And what if you could quit your old job for an exciting broadcasting career?
I don't mean to imply that women aren't as good as men, they're just slower.
Oops. 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place right after Dharma and Greg. See you tonight on ABC.
Tonight, Diane Sawyer, one-on-one with Al Gore, his public image, his private life, and morality in the Clinton White House. Exclusively on 2020 tonight.
And in his home state of Tennessee, Vice President Al Gore officially launches his bid for the White House.
I announce that I am a candidate for President of the United States.
During his announcement, Gore used phrases like moral leadership, values, faith, and family, clear signs he may be distancing himself from President Clinton. Gore's overall theme today in Tennessee, solutions to American families in crisis.
Other news making headlines, a parent's worst nightmares caught on tape. It leads to a nanny's arrest. It happened in Miami. The mother of an 8-month-old, you see right here, thought her nanny had been abusing her baby, so she planted a hidden video camera in the house. Police say the woman from Guatemala had been working in the U.S. for 20 years without a permit.
A crane collapses at a construction site in Arlington Heights, Illinois, seriously injuring 1 man on the ground. The man suffered rib and shoulder injuries and is in serious but stable condition. No word on what caused the crane to fall.
And a parking lot attendant in nearby Chicago drives a car right off the 3rd floor of a parking deck. The car landed upside down on the street. Remarkably, the driver, the people below, escaped serious injury.
Authorities in Indiana say Hoosier basketball coach Bobby Knight will not be charged in a restaurant altercation. A guitar maker says Knight made a racist remark inside the restaurant, and when he confronted Knight, the coach grabbed him by the neck. Knight claims he was provoked.
Up next, some quick tips on getting your air conditioner in shape for summer.
And the showers continue across the area. How long will they last? I'll have the forecast at 5:30.
Get up, get down. Hang tight, hang loose. Outback in the sun.
Life in the outback isn't all fun and games. After all, sometimes we have to eat.
Outback Steakhouse, no rules, just right.
Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Rack Room Shoes presents the Rack Pack.
I'm into shoes.
Yeah, Adidas. All the top brands.
I'm into saving money. Check out the Rack Pack.
Always get top brands?
For Father's Day, save $10 on Timberland boat shoes.
I never pay top dollar.
Or $10 on Rockport walking shoes. Another great Rack Pack pick. Save $20 on Rockport boat shoes. Rack Room shoes. The big brands, the big savings.
You still pay full retail? Bummer.
The weather forecast is hot, but Recreational Factory Warehouse has the perfect solution. Your own backyard pool. Factory Direct. The complete package going for just $3.95. That's $3.95 with easy terms, too. Just say charge it and pay as little as $10 a month. Why wait one hot weekend longer? Get into your own backyard pool without getting over your head. This is the weekend, and this is the place. Recreational Factory Warehouse. Serving Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, and Asheville.
Hey, what's all the excitement about?
GCO Carpet and Color Tile Outlet is offering outstanding deals in every department.
Great, I'll deal the cards.
Not those kind of deals, these kind of deals. Just look for outstanding deal tags. You'll save 20 to 50% below carpet store and home center prices on carpet, wood, laminate, vinyl, and ceramic flooring.
It's all in stock, in style, and ready to go.
You gotta go to GCO. Carpet and Color Tile Outlet.
You're watching Western North Carolina's news leader, News 13, WLOS.
Bit of a soggy day out there today, but not too bad overall.
It certainly was. It's been pretty much sunny and hot, though, up till now. Sure looks like we skipped right over spring, went straight to summer.
Sometimes we do that, and that means your air conditioner is probably working overtime.
But as reporter Tony Yang shows us, a quick checkup can save you lots of money.
If you live at Utah's Oval Zoo, this is one way to beat the heat. But if you're of the human species, you have other options. But before you turn on your air conditioner, you might want to call Rick Miles.
Check your outdoor unit next.
Lucille Myers did. Not that there's anything broken. She says it's kind of like going to a doctor for a physical.
I think so. You want to make sure you nip the problem in the bud, you know. You don't want it to get to be a big one.
And in a lot of ways, Miles is a doctor. For air conditioners, he starts by checking the temperature with a precise thermometer.
That temperature I'm getting tells me I need to take a closer look, which is what I'm doing now.
Turns out this air conditioner has a little too much Freon, causing the refrigerant charge to be too cold. The remedy is simple. Miles easily releases a little Freon.
This is the tank that the Freon will go into.
It's a simple adjustment, but without it, Myers could have faced a big repair bill in the future. You can prevent problems, too, with a simple checkup, but don't think about it for too long.
Make sure it's working properly before your first hot weather, because if you wait till then and then call us with a problem, we may not get out for 2 weeks.
And if that happens, this may be your only option to dealing with the heat.
Looks like my cat.
Yeah, because you haven't turned your air conditioner on
No,
yet.
haven't yet. The checkup costs about $65. It could end up saving you a bundle if a problem's detected early.
And I hope your cats are just a little smaller than that. Don't go away. There's still a lot more ahead.
News 13 at 5:30 coming up next.